Sup/x/. North Ohio Game Warden Anon here. Since I have been stuck homesick and I love 4chan, I've been sharing some of my experiences here. Normally it was a boring job, but I experienced a lot of crazy shit. Be me. Be badly paid Game Warden. My uniform doesn't fit. The lights on my truck don't work. Hate my life for the most part. Hand out tickets just to be a dick. You know what I hate more than all this? Park rangers. Ever seen Missing 411? They never share information with anyone. Call lead ranger Smokey the Bear because he's a fat bastard and I hate him. Get a call from park service one day. Hello Fish and Game? Have you seen any wolves? WTF, there's no wolves here Smokey, you should know that. So that's a no? Yes, that's a no. Hangs up on me. WTF. Go about my day. Come back into office after fixing fences. My boss stops me at the door. Looks ashen-faced. Have you seen any wolves Anon? WTF, there's no wolves here idiot. We got 2 calls about big wolves today. Well, somebody called fart rangers about it too. It's probably some nut seeing things. Well, be careful out there tomorrow. Shtfu, there's no wolves in Ohio. Something isn't right. There's no wolves in Ohio, and my boss is a dumbass, but not one to get fooled by dumb skeeters. What did they say? Some guy said he saw a huge wolf fucking around on his property, and some lady got her cat ripped to shit. It's a feral dog, stop being a retard. Little did I know. Should I post more? BTW pic related was pretty much the piece of shit I drove. Be me. Know thyself. Okay, sounds like fun. Wait, I can't know myself because I am everything. I know, I'll split myself in 2, that way I can know half of myself at least. Split. Oufuak WTFFA. I don't like this, fuck, gotta go back, fuck this gay shit. Can't go back, what do? I don't know how to go back, I need to know myself more. Split. WTF, the other thing split too when I did that weird. Oh shit, didn't work. More splits. Split 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 split. I'm literally retarded now, I just shattered myself into a bajillion pieces. I'm not even capable of this thought anymore, but I'm just narrating for friends. Sometime later. Be tiny split piece. Be retarded. See other split piece. Dat not me, I want that, jibs me dat. Take that, merge. Lil better now, want more. Merge 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 merge. 13.77 billion years later. Be retarded monkey man. Consume funny looking mushroom cues, I want that, jibs me dat. Go down hyperdimensional consciousness warp tunnel. Oh shit, WTF. I'm still here. Kind of. And am a retarded monkey thing. Holy fuck, I have a lot of work to do. Kicked. Le Fun Wise Man is here. THX for sharing Anon, it's enjoyable to see understanding presented with humor. The timeline is arbitrary and the splits, merges from infinity and back could be illustrated as the present moment, but if it's to be shared, it does seem more presentable under linear systems we have all been exposed to. Hey/x/. I've noticed that there hasn't been a green text thread in about a million years and the text-to-speech YouTube videos have dried up, so I figured I'd start one. This is a true story and I have more, but this is definitely a creepy one. If there's any interest I'll post more. Before I start the green text, let me give some background context. This story takes place right after I got out of the military. I joined up out of some feeling that I had an obligation and a duty to after my grandpa died, and he fought in the Pacific in World War II. After that my dad moved in with my grandma to help her out. Over the next few years her health begins to decline. About 3 days before I get out my grandma dies. Be me. Be 24-year-old infantry vet with one bullshit combat deployment. TFW no sib. 4/K/Amandos I have my 1911 45 ACP, AR-15, and Seton/G3 308 with me. BC stay strapped or get clapped. Just got out of the army and have nowhere to live. Decide to stay with my dad in Vancouver, Washington. Same house both my grandparents died in. Dad was in prison most of my childhood, and when he was an abusive drunk. Doesn't drink as much now that he's an old faggot. Been talking to a girl I banged a few times on leave after deployment. Big titty curly blonde hair 10/10. Bochico ball wow.wav. Kept in touch off and on after that as friends. Bounced between staying at her place and my dad's place. Officially dating at this point. She's over at my dad's with me. As I'm getting in the shower after sexy time, see out of the corner of my eye someone with curly light gray hair walk by the door and go into the office. Instantly knew it wasn't GF. Nope. JPEG. Kinda freeze for a second, notice air feels cold. Step out of bathroom and call out for GF asking where she is. She's in the kitchen making me a sandwich obviously. She comes over and asks what's up. Tell her what I saw. Text limit reached, we'll add more in next reply. Any doppelganger stories? Be me 2 years ago. Friend tells he saw me the prior day, sitting on a park bench with hooligans, speaking a Slavic-like foreign language and being loud. Clearly not me, but yeah, that's curious. Next day, eating in a fast food restaurant with the same friend. He whispers, to your left, that's the guy. I look up and see 3 young men eating and laughing. One of the guys looks almost exactly like me, especially when he's smiling. Same face and haircut, same teeth gap, same eyes sparkle, only our style of clothes differs. He's observing me too, but we stay quiet about it. Next week I realize I have new neighbors in an old decrepit flat a few doors away from mine. Flat looks empty from the street. 6 or 7 young men I've never seen before seem to always be there zoning. Big expensive car with a different city plate parked in front of the door. Clearly drug dealers or other shady shit, but whatever. One day while I'm smoking at my window I see my double coming out from this door. Time to time I notice him in town hanging with the other guys that lives in the flat. One night while walking home with another friend of mine we cross the path of this bunch of young hoods. My double is there. We are 2, they are like 10, we're all kinda drunk, they're being playfully aggressive. My double and I start talking, he's not paying attention to what's happening around and me neither. He's not speaking very well, with a strong accent, but we say some bullshit, looking at each other like, yeah I know you know but we're not going to mention it, ain't we? While we continue talking nonsense and staring deeply at each other, I notice the other guy seems to get more excited. My friend seems a bit nervous. "'Kay, let's go now." We leave and no fight happens. From the next days on, the old flat got vacant again, windows still open but no more fancy cars, noise and deals around it, all vanished suddenly, and I've never seen the doppelganger again. Pick unrelated. Okay, Anand's red pill me on preternatural senses. I have a story from literally 10 minutes ago that reminded me of a story my grandpa told me. Be me. Outside basking in the sun on my work break. Smoking a cigarette. Working on new construction in suburb. Taking last puff of smoke. Body instantly jerks up. Alarms going off in my head screaming danger danger. Stand up as fast as possible, dropping cigarette. Take a step back. As soon as take step back, fucking golf ball slams into ground where I was sitting. Reminded me of my grandpa telling me about Korea. Grandpa's unit marching up a hill. Silent. Unit commander tells everyone to stop. Get down, get down, get down. Still silent, but everyone does. Explosions start ringing around them. Fucking mortars. So what causes this danger imminent feeling that saves a lot of us from getting hurt? Is it /x/ or are we just hyper-aware monkeys? I constantly have very vivid but mundane conversations with people I know in my dreams, just for them to happen later on. Be me. Be dreamin'. For whatever reason, I can never wake up in the dream, or realize I'm dreaming. So while dreams happen, I perceive them as real, even if they don't make sense. Back to dream. Walking to the kitchen of my apartment. Flip light switch, it shines for a moment, then I hear it and the bulb is out. Have very specific conversation with my roommate about the kitchen overhead light going out. Other things go on in my dream that I do not remember. End up living an entire day while dreaming, go to bed. Wake up this time for real. Walk into kitchen, same thing happens with the light, exactly the way I dreamed it. Eat some toast and watch some X-Files. Roommate wakes, talk to him about the light. The same exact conversation, I find myself thinking about what he'll say before he says it. Shrug it off and go about my day. You'd think it would freak me out, and it used to, but this happens so often it's now become more annoying than anything, mostly because when I wake up I question if I'm actually awake constantly. Be me. Watch movie The Fourth Kind. It's about alien abductions and owls show up before the abductions if you haven't seen it. Go on a nighttime jog, like I normally do. Running down my usual path and I hear a big swoosh above me. Look up, it's a big-ass owl. Huge. That's weird, whatever, keep running. Owls are not native to where I live, especially ones that big. Next day go to Grandma's house for dinner. Granda, you wouldn't believe it but I saw an owl in my backyard. A really big one too. Feeling creeper jeepers, but not big deal yet. Another day goes by. Late at night, I go to the back of the house to grab something, and look out onto the patio. Big-ass owl perched on the railing, staring me dead in the eye. Full heebie-jeebies mode, fully expecting to get abducted that night like in the movie. Didn't end up getting abducted, at least I don't remember it if I did. Too spooky for me though. Be me. Wheeling home from soccer practice. Get run over by car because spaghetti in pockets. Spaghetti everywhere. GIF. Walk home. Get into kitchen. Mom's spaghetti. Ask her has she seen my wheelchair. She tells me to walk upstairs and to wait to be called for dinner. Go into bedroom and go to sleep. Wake up and see giant metaphysical spaghetti monster licking my face with its tentacles. Finally awake. Still licking me. I was lucid dreaming at the time in a condo where the owner died in it a few months before. Kept seeing ghosts everywhere but only in my room, and only when lucid dreaming. Saw hounds with red eyes circling around the bed as well. Be me. Be in wheelchair. Get run over by car because spaghetti in pockets. Spaghetti everywhere. GIF. Walk home. Get into kitchen. Mom's spaghetti. Ask her has she seen my wheelchair. She tells me to walk upstairs and to wait to be called for dinner. Go into bedroom and go to sleep. Wake up and see giant metaphysical spaghetti monster licking my face with its tentacles. Finally awake. Still licking me. I was lucid dreaming at the time in a condo where the owner died in it a few months before. Kept seeing ghosts everywhere but only in my room, and only when lucid dreaming. Saw gray midgets with red eyes running around the bed as well. Should I call the local Ghostbusters? Who does anyone call about a spaghetti monster from space molesting their face? I have so many questions, like, how did it phase through the wall, and why did it have tentacles, why was golden light shining from my body as well? And why was I a light octopus touching other people's faces when I was walking down the road?